Alright, welcome to Cars and Coffee Southlake here on this a little bit colder and windier as usual Saturday morning. Now there's a bunch of cool cars already driving by, so we'll see if we can get some on film while we walk over there. Of course, alternating camera angles, and the wind's actually, I think it's coming from that direction, so now it is full on the microphone, so you probably can't hear anything. Subtitles coming in. Cross the road over here. Freaking Bentley. Oh yeah, it's always good. Make sure we zoom it back out, boy. Hey, Type R. Nice. Yeah, last time I did that, I didn't zoom out, and then you saw my entire face. I had to redo that as soon as I noticed that. We have vacations coming up, of course, also Christmas, New Year's, the holidays. So I'm going to take this opportunity before we get to the show to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, great time with friends and family. And I'll see you guys out there, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can see. Hello everyone, so we're back in the car. Nice and cold and very windy show. Don't know what's gonna go on with the exit shots, but you'll know. It's either all gonna be bad or it's gonna be okay. We'll see, because right now the wind was coming out of the north, and initially I was standing on the other side that I usually stand, but still it didn't matter where I was. The initial part where the cars come into view, I had full-on wind, so we'll see. Best to show. Honorable mention goes to the Jensen Interceptor with the Viper V10 in it, because that, I always loved the Jensen Interceptor. That one is kind of like resto modded, so it's not quite looking classic like a Jensen Interceptor, but still has the iconic lines, and I just love the way those things look. Favorite of show? It's got to be the Testarossa. I'm a kid from the 80s, and out of all the Ferraris from the era, that has to be my favorite. I mean, that wedge shape, if you think wedge shape, that is it. And the freaking slats on the side, it's great. And the engine too. You know, when you look at the engine bay, it's just, you don't see that kind of stuff, even in like other supercars of the era, because it was all V engines and that's a flat. So it's just a work of freaking art that is just gone. And of course it also has a freaking gated manual shifter that all the newer supercars don't have. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love myself some Aventador, some Huracan, you know, some F12s, but it just, they don't come with a freaking gated shifter anymore. And I think that is a complete and utter, well, it's a freaking bummer, really. And it was actually something else that I wanted to talk about. The first car that I shot was the Hummer. I love Hummers because they have that freaking boxy shape. They're big, they're obnoxious. It's good. It's like excess, and I'm all about that. But then I started shooting JDM cars, which is kind of odd to me, because I go from a Hummer and then I usually go, well, then I do more American cars, because the first car kind of sets the tone. This time it totally did not do that. I started doing JDM cars, but then from JDM I go to supercars, and then I found, of course, that Testarossa as well, and that freaking SVJ that looked. I love the color on that one, and the wheels, the combination, very nice color combination for sure. And then I found the freaking M5, which the owner was standing right next to me, and I said, hey, is that an original one? Because here they never got the M5 wagon. They did in Europe though, where I'm from. So I was like walking around, and out of the corner of my eye I see this M badge on this wagon. I go, dude, let me go ahead and check that out. And I shot it, of course, you know, beautiful engine bay, great looking interior as well. And the owner said, well, it's an actual M car imported from, I think he said Norway. Don't quote me on that though, because it might be something somewhere else, but he got it from Europe, and it was a cherry looking car. And actually, you know, it's another honorable mention, just like the Jensen Interceptor, because it just, you don't see them at all. Freaking love it. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, if that is the term that you want to use. It is a great time with family, friends, decompress, get ready for 2022. Hopefully I'll be able to review more cars. I got some on the burner. I got some that I have to edit, but I'm going to get to them, I promise. I'm going to make sure that they are the best edits that I can do. And if you have a car that you think is interesting that I would like to review, if I shoot your car out at a show, yeah, I'd review it. No chance in the supercars though. I always think, you know, maybe 2022 will be the year that I'm reviewing a supercar, but you know, I can't talk to people and ask, hey, I'm a YouTuber, would you let me review your supercar? It just doesn't work like that. People have to come to me, and that's how it works. Maybe it will happen. You know, it's definitely on my list. That bucket list that everyone has is to drive a supercar. It would be immensely awesome. You know, the sound, the experience, I think, would be unlike any other cars. I've driven plenty of powerful cars, and powerful cars that are faster than supercars, but to actually drive a supercar that came out of the factory with an obscene amount of horsepower, or maybe not, maybe like the Testarossa, it doesn't have an obscene amount of horsepower, but it has that freaking shifter, the gated shifter that you just don't see anymore. It's, yeah, dreams. Everyone should have dreams, and that is probably one of my dreams, is to drive a supercar one of these days. So with that being said, you guys take care.
and I'll see you guys on the flip side.